Okay, so we're working with the root chakra. So the most intense way to open up the root chakra is through the root lock. Okay. So basically, the Mula Band is the root lock, but the Muladhara is what the root chakra is called. And Mula means base, and Adhara means support. Right. So this is where the Kundalini rests and is waiting to be awakened. It's right there, it's coiled right at the bottom, waiting for us to awaken it, so that the Ida and Pingala can twist around, opening the chakras as it rises, and the Sushumna can, where the Kundalini rises up, is wide open, so it goes up to the pineal gland and flips the cup open with the nectar of Amrit, and this is what enlightenment is, and this is the goal of all yogas. It's basically probably the goal of just about anything. Alchemy, whatever. Alchemy is really about the transmutation of ourselves from our lower triangle to our upper triangle. So it's about self-enlightenment. I don't know what's above that. Probably something, I guess. Enlightenment for everybody. So from this place, I'm going to show you guys the most powerful kriya in all of yoga. Most of you have done it. I'm sitting on our knees. We're going to bring our hands together. Our index fingers come together. So for men, your left thumb will be on top, and your right pinky will be on the bottom. For women, your right thumb will be on top, and your left pinky will be on the bottom. We're going to bring our hands up. So notice how I'm hugging my ears with my elbows. Right? And my armpits are even like rolling towards each other a little bit. My chin is in, my chest is lifted, so I have a Jalandhar or neck lock, Jalandhar band, so the energy can flow freely. And now we have to do the same with the root lock. So what we do, the root lock is 3 different areas. It's the rectum, it's the sex organ, and it's the navel center. So what we do is we pull in on the rectum and the sex organ, and then pull in towards the spine and up the spine with the navel center. And we do this as we say Satnam. Satnam just means I am truth. So what we do is we pull in on the rectum, the sex organ, and the navel center towards the spine and up on Sat, pulling the energy up, and then relax, Nam. And then pull in the Mula Bandha again, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Focusing at the third eye. Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Good. Sat, Nam. Pulling the energy up. Good. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Pulling the energy up from the center of the earth, awakening the Kundalini. Sit. Sit. It's really not that hard. Sit. 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 40 seconds.
Sit. 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 Sit.
20 seconds.
Sit. 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 Sit.
And inhale. Pull the energy up the spine. Inhale some more. Broadening in all directions like a barrel. Inhale more. And release, lying onto your back. So, Chakra, like how simple it is. It's like people look for answers all the time. And then they can find the answer to like the universe, and if it's like simple, they'll just be like, oh, okay. And they'll just go on to the next thing. I'm not saying that's the answer to the universe, but that is the most powerful Kriya in all of the other. And it raises the Kundalini faster than anything else. So when Yogi Bhajan died and everybody was coming to see him, every person that came in, what should I do, Yogi Bhajan? There's 8.4 million Kriyas. Kundalini, what should I do? He's like, Sat Kriya for 1 hour a day. Next, what should I do, Yogi? Sat Kriya for 2 hours. So, what's that? That's Sat Kriya. That's it. If you're on a deserted island, you have one thing you can do. It's Sat Kriya, because that's going right straight to the heart of what the goal of yoga is. But whenever you do Sat Kriya, for however long you do it, you need to relax and let the energy circulate for the same amount of time. And you don't want to just jump in and start doing an hour a day. Now, so these people that he was telling this to were people that were already yogis that were practicing for quite a while. There's kind of like a built-in defense mechanism against raising your Kundalini prematurely when it comes to Kundalini yoga. Because we work with the chakras, we work with the nervous system, we work with the endocrine glands, so everything is prepared so the energy can rise up. Right? So you don't want to jump in. And I knew a guy that jumped in doing 2 hours a day. And he was kind of a successful producer and drove a Porsche. And the next day he drove a beat-up car when he woke up out of a coma, because he had a car accident. Because he just wasn't ready to be doing 2 hours of Sat Kriya with no other preparation, And so his world got turned upside down. Right? So it's something that is safe when it's used in the right way. So start out 3 minutes a day for the first week, and then do 6 minutes, and then do 12 or 11. Work your way up to 31 minutes, and then when you're doing 62 minutes, yeah, awesome. That's great. Okay, so let's get on our backs here. We're going to lift the left leg up to 90 degrees on the inhale, and then exhale down. So it's a straight leg. Inhale up, exhale down, then go to the other leg. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, powerful breaths here. So we're connecting now to the navel center. We're working with the lower triangle. Powerful breaths. Inhale as the leg comes out, exhale down. Pulling in on your navel center. Just 2 to 3 fingers below your belly button. ½ inch to 1 inch inward. You're pulling that in towards the spine to protect your lower back. "25 seconds. alternating legs. Left and right and left and right. And inhale both legs up. Hold 90 degrees. Push through your ankles, straightening the legs. Cross at the ankles. This is for your immune system, for your spleen in particular. If you're feeling like junky and tired during the day, you can always do this. Just put your legs up against the wall. It's working like draining the lymphatic system through the lower body. Our lymphatic system's not being worked, we're getting a little sluggish. And now let's hug our knees in, uncross the ankles. Let's roll side to side a little bit. And let's roll forward and backward on our spine a little bit, giving ourselves a little massage all the way from the coccyx up to the shoulders. And let's roll ourselves up and back onto sitting on our heels. Alright, so we're going to keep working with the lower triangle here. Hands are coming together. Above the head, again, we're hugging in. Our elbows towards our ears, our chin is in. Chest is out. And all we're going to do here is we're going to inhale as deeply as we can. And then we're going to start to pump at the navel point as long as we can until we can't hold our breath any longer, and then we'll let the breath out, inhale again, and pump our navel center as long as we can. Keep going, and I'll tell you a little secret about the Kundalini, because what happens is we draw the pranic energy down to this point where we're pumping right now, at the navel center. And then the apana is pulled up from the root chakra to the navel center. The apana and the prana mix together. Then we pull that down, back down to the root chakra where the Kundalini is lying there waiting for us to awaken it. And it's at that point, with the mixture of the apana and the prana, we awaken the Kundalini, and then the Kundalini can rise. So we're stimulating these areas. "15 seconds. And let's inhale and exhale. Let's come into down dog. So down dog, we're just going to spread our fingers wide. In particular, focus on the pads at the bottoms of your fingers, press them in deeply, and in particular, again, focus on the thumb and the index fingers as we bring ourselves